6-year cryptocurrency veteran here, back to help you, guide you through the markets. Bear with me while I set the stream up here. You know, I gotta get that thumbnail right. You know, we gotta make sure the thumbnail is on point. Perfect thumbnails, nice facial expressions. Gotta get you to click on that. Get you to click on that thumbnail. So let me go ahead and set everything up. Market's looking really good. Pretty good. We're gonna talk about some of those targets. Did you miss the bottom? Maybe that's a better title. That might be a better title. Let's try that one out. Missed the bottom? All right, let me get this. All right, got that, boom. Man, running the stream is hard.
Pause.
Trickle on in, ladies and gentlemen. Trickle in. Have a seat. All right, that's good. And we are live. What's up, chat? We in here. Slap. What up, DeFi Dior? Crypto Cashew, just playing crazy. Lyman, Corey, Quando, Small Town Crip. Boo! No, I'm playing, bro. I'm just not used to saying Crips, bro. What's up, Scribe? Don't get me, bro. Don't get me, bro. I see the blue hat, man. What up, playing HEX? Cali Bent. Anthony. Mick McConan. Poor Man's Investing. Ill Cryptmatic. So how we feeling today, man? Nice. Bull market. Bull market back. Are we in a bull run now? Last week, man. I mean, we're still really pretty low. We're still pretty low though. Bitcoin's at 21,000, so it's still lower than it was last week, actually. I think so. What's up, Cryptomance? What's up, Daniel, Bernard, Kesa, Buff on the beat? So the dip is over? I don't know, man. We gonna talk about it though. Right after this. I'll leave the stream up. Small sips of coffee. Just a reminder, guys, if you find the like button, don't hit it, don't punch it, don't smash it. They're like buttons. Just bring them up front. Sit them on the desk, okay? All right, so we're collecting likes. We're trying to get to 300 likes. Let's try and get 300 likes. If you guys can find 300 likes, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, no. Like your take on daily buys of ETH, BTC, and HEX? Yes, I did that yesterday. Glad I did. I didn't have my wild card. I can't really think of any other small coin to buy other than like Lux outside of HEX. Like once it starts getting past HEX, I'm like, man, I can't think of anything else to really accumulate. And that's just for me. Maybe BFG, because I love the divs on BFG. BFG is kind of centralized. I think BFG has the potential to be like Stake with their partnerships with Drake and stuff. Stake doesn't pay any divs. It's called Stake. It's pretty funny. All right, let's jump into it. Bitcoin first. We gotta talk about grandpa. We have to. Bitcoin's having a pretty decent move here. Thanks, guys. Bitcoin's having a pretty decent move here. Let's see if it can get to this 13 here, up at 23,000. That's pretty much it. It's been oversold. There's not really too much to say outside of that. Just looking for the target of 13. We're gonna keep it simple today, guys. I'm really not feeling it today, to be completely honest. Oh, by the way, if you guys can think of anything for me to react to, anything that happened, I haven't looked at Twitter yet. I did that. I haven't looked at Twitter yet, so I'm gonna have all the best stuff at the top. So we're gonna do that. But if it's anything going on, I missed out on reacting to the God Hate NFTs protests, which is stupid. I can't figure out why they're doing that, but I saw it already, so I can't really react to that. But if anything's going on, please put it in the chat. Any coins you guys want me to look at, give me some content, guys. I'm dying over here. Charts are too easy. It's either going up or it's going down. It's not really too much else other than that. It's pretty simple. When post chain, 2023. What up, Tracy? Cardano got you. Attention. Oh, you talking about with what you call it? The dexes with those shit coins on them? Kind of. I wish it had some. There were, for one, I go on the dexes on Cardano and I see a whole bunch of coins that, like when I click on the drop down for all the coins, it includes the coins that I don't have and the coins that I do have. So they need to fix that. And then all the coins are like trash, man. Like the DeFi on there is like trash. It's only a few serious projects on Cardano that I've seen. Everything else is NFTs. You should get Ethnic Kiss crowd sound. What's that? Sell is up 15x in a week from bottom. Cool. I'm not touching that shit. I don't have no reason to be in that. What up, Not Muhammad? Baha Dave, Bernard. Sorry, drop the like. It was on the ship floor up front. Thanks. They're everywhere, man. People just step over them, and it's crazy. People are lazy, man. What up, Mr. Football? So we ain't gonna see 2 or 1 cent. We'll talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about it for sure. Celsius is in some deep water. If you want to help them buy even 1 cell token to push their short squeeze agenda, I don't care to help Celsius. Why would I want to help? Why would I be giving them my money? What up, Poor Man's Investing? What up, Will? Hold up. What up, Million? What up, Roots? Jep? Fake out. We're still going to 14K at least? I think so too, man. I was waiting on somebody else to say it. That's what I think too. I think we're gonna have a nice little run up here. 23. We might get to this resistance right here. I have it drawn, so that's probably where it is. Probably get up to here. Get everyone bullish. May even get a bullish cross on these moving averages and head into this resistance right here, and even break it and get to like 28, 29. But at 30, I think that's all you're gonna get. Okay, I think that's pushing it. Then we're gonna have, you got these moving averages. See, that's why I need y'all help, man. I need you guys help because you guys can help me portray the story that I'm trying to see or tell or whatever. So what's gonna happen is, that was weird. You guys are not bots. What I think is gonna happen is these moving averages are gonna eventually cross, and that's gonna get all of the rookies. I'm not gonna call them noobs. Noobs is too used of a word. I'm gonna say rookies. All the rookies very scared because they're gonna, if these moving averages are crossing, all of the bearish indicators are looking bad. right? Because they're all telling the same story. So that's going to get people really bearish, and it's going to roll over again. So we're going to roll over to probably these prices again, maybe a new low, maybe not. But that's why because I don't know, nobody knows, but I think we're likely going to come back, stay in this area for the next couple of weeks at least. So I might not buy anything today. I don't know, because we might go up to here. We might get a good push. So I should just keep on doing my buys. But I think the most we'll get is like 28.30, and then before we hit some resistance levels and start to crack over again. Let's check out the stock to, I mean, we don't really need to because it's probably the same as yesterday, but stock to PO. Let's see, refresh on it. Hedron has a nice pump. Nice. Hopefully it's up when my stake ends so I can sell it. What up, Crypto More? Treat the like button with care. Yes. Treat it with care, guys. What up, Jake? Walk the cat. This guy is a bad influence, man. Fake out an effect. Whip out.
Pause.
Whip out the 300 and 400 moving average on the weekly. Let's check it out. I don't have those. I'm using this 290, and when it becomes relevant, the 780. Pretty much the same thing, you know. Sell up 15x in the weekend. HEX can't even do a 2x. Come on, man. Like some stuff that a lot of times you should watch what you say because it kind of makes you look stupid. You know, of course, it had a huge dump really, really fast. You know, how do you get ETH from looks? You stake it. They have two staking pools though. It's the staking pool on the bottom. The other staking pool, they have one staking pool that compounds the looks, and they have another one that doesn't compound the looks and pays the other out in ETH. That's the one I'm in the most, but I threw some in the other one on accident, really. I didn't even mean to. It must be something new. But it's all good. That's what I'll probably do. I'll probably buy looks and split it up and throw it in both pools. That's how I play, man. Like, I'm a compounder, that's how I play. Like, I just keep on doing it until I lose or I win really big. And I have a pretty good feeling about looks. I'm not trying to show it. I don't want you guys to buy it because I could be. This is really a wild card, bro. Like, looks could just die. So I'm not buying a lot of it. And then I might stop because it's probably up today. Hedron pump because staking is about to launch. Yeah. Where do the rewards come from? A serious question there. That protest was a marketing ploy. I think so too, man. I think that was really staged. It looked real. Those signs were so perfect. You hear the conversation from Twitter Spaces between Lit and Rackham. It was dope. Nah, I didn't. I be sleep, man. I slept a lot yesterday. The past 2 days, actually. I've been on a sleeping spree. I need to stop. Got a dub on Call of Duty with 14 kills. Man, fuck it. Niggas hacking. Has token uploaded it to his channel. What? This is a fake pump? Yeah. I think it's fake. It's fake now, but it's gonna start to look real. That's what I think. And people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, man, maybe that was." But the people that know, like the stock to flow and the halving and stuff, are gonna be the most patient, like me. Yeah. What up, Scribe? What up, Praise? Cornucopia. All right, let's look up that. First off, stock to flow in the green, so we should be buying across the board. L1s, accumulate them. Small amounts. I'm talking like, and I'm not talking like 10% of your bag small. I'm talking like burger and fries, you know, every day. Sacrifice, like I said, man, stop eating. Listen, stop eating and just buy crypto. Do that. Don't eat, buy crypto. 2022, that's the motto. So that's what I'm doing here. Let's look at this. Let's look up this cornucopias that Retro Crypto keeps talking about. He seems pretty hell bent on it. Cornu. Coat. Let's see what he's talking about. The island is a massive play to earn, build to earn. The island. Copy. You know, one thing I noticed about these, let me make sure I can click on this first. One thing I noticed about these Cardano tokens, they all go down. When I looked at every chart on min swap, and they all went down. So I'm not really in a rush to buy any of these tokens. This one's going up though. You know. Here's min swap. It's on Cardano. Yeah, TVL is just going down and down and down and down. You know, and I believe there are probably some gems in here that I should probably be buying with my Cardano. But I'm actually staking my Cardano for Genius yield. That ISPO. I have some of these Husky. But yeah, all the ones I don't have aren't doing. I got some mailed. That's gonna be one. I think this is gonna be good. Lick.
Pause.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? Like most of the coins are like trash. Like A-Ship, I have some of that, but it's trash. X-Ray might be all right. I'm just not. I don't know, man. I guess maybe I'm just not in the loop, but I just don't feel like any of this stuff is going to be successful. I got some of this Sunday. Like, I don't know, cherry. But most, I got some of these too. Fire, I got some of that. Most of these were free airdrops though, so I don't see them having much value out the gate. They're gonna have to need to do something, but it don't sound like they're doing anything. All right, let's get back to it. Let's look at ETH. Get back to my chat. Going off on a little tangent here. ETH. These deals are Averus help out with conserving that. Yeah. I'm still in Averus. I think I actually forgot to go in yesterday. I was asleep, man. I think I went in yesterday. I hadn't even checked that. Bull trap. I don't know, man. You guys are starting to scare me. A lot of people seem pretty bearish. Post isn't coming out in January. It's not even guaranteed when the video will launch. Also, director wanted the post launch in the vid. Yeah, I'm over it. I don't trust this pump, but check out Opal. It's some music DeFi situation. What's the website? Can you look at Tail? Can you also look at Algo? Whoa, whoa, Mr. Gray name. Whoa there, man. Tail, I know what Tail is. I can't look at yours without looking at Scribes because he's a member. All right, let's look at Tail. Oh, we didn't even look at HEX yet. All right, let me go through this stuff so we can get to these shitties that people want to look at. All right, ETH, same thing with Bitcoin. It's bouncing off this 290. It's got to get way up here. So this needs to cool off. We need to just cool off, build a triangle. Across the board, you're going to see this situation. You're going to see the situation right here. I'm going to go ahead and draw it. Boom. you're going to see the situation play out. And people are going to get either bearish or bullish, you know, and everybody's pretty bearish, you know, so what I want to see is I want to see this play out. Well, it's into October, so maybe not that. Maybe on a daily chart. On a daily chart, yeah. This is more. It's more likely. We're gonna see this play out right here. We're gonna play around in here, and then we're gonna either have a move up or a move down. Place your bets. Cardano, let's look at it. Cardano doesn't look too strong today, actually. AVAX. You see, we see things testing those 13s. BNB up.
Ooh. Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Okay. Yeah, not quite. I mean, to be honest, looking at, okay, Doge, dot, okay. Who's above the 13? Raise your hand. Because you're looking strong. Ooh. Okay, Phantom, FTT, and HEX. Yeah. Like I nonchalantly said yesterday, we had a W forming. Nice W forming. I didn't want to jump the gun on that. It's pretty big bear market we're in. So I don't want to be trying to call W's, but there it is. W breaking out into resistance. Let's take these lines off so you can see above the 13. It's looking good. So what happened? We started breaking these levels. We broke this one, then we broke this one. Now we're coming up to this one. Next one will be this one. Well, we haven't broken this one yet. Let's pull this down. Yeah. All right, so let's delete this. So the fan is starting to be broken. Now we're breaking this one. We're trying to break this one. Let's see how today closes. So yesterday we closed and the price was right here. Now this is also a very nice candle with this tail at the bottom. That means the price went all the way down here and someone snatched that shit right back up. This is a very bullish candle. So let's see. You know, 6 cents is where, well, as of now, it's 6 cents. But by the time we get there, it'll be came down. So, you know, so this, now that, like I just said yesterday, now that the price has gotten above the 13, now the 13 can start to curve around this way, right? If it can stay, the 13 will start to curve around. Because it's not going to go down because we can't average these prices because we never really went down here. So the average price is going to start for 13 days is going to flatten out because we've been in this area. It's catching up. So it's going to curve around this way. And what we want to see is we want to see HEX and pretty much every other crypto that's above the 13. You want to see it stay above this price. So this one can start to curve as well, which it will, as long as we don't fall down. And then we can start to push to 34, and then we can start to get them to cross in July. So that's what I'm looking at for the HEX. Yeah, we were oversold. It's due. It like, if it's playing around down here, it's pretty safe to buy, you know. What up, false or flexo, tender risk, seek 555 tamer. Novices, yeah. Oh, let me catch up, my bad. What up, Hex post win? Everything pumping, for the most part. Everything's in the green. What up, Tea Time? Welcome to the Cool Club. Welcome. Non-fungible twats. What up, Trey? Did you see the Nagabo video memes on Twitter? Yo, that was funny. Like, some stuff I wish I would have been able to react to. About to go on Twitter in a second. Bruh, is RH really about to wait till after the doctor launched the shit? Maybe. I mean, I'm not tripping because I don't really plan to sell. So unless you're like trying to sell and get out, then I could see why you're kind of anxious. But for me, it's more something to talk about, something to do, to see my portfolio value be higher, you know. And that kind of lines up with the bear market anyway, because everything should pretty much be down. All right. Let me, great pleb. Yeah, shout out to the newest member. Punch the like button in the chest. Damn, bro. Like button looking like I want to play Thumb War with me. What up, Blue Bum? Check out my chart on your Twitter post for HEX. All right, let's first I want to look at something that one of my members asked for. Opulus token. Like, I don't like, this doesn't sound like DeFi. I don't like NFTs and stuff, man. Whoa. I mean, it's very low. Like, this looks, man. I don't want to buy none of this shit, man. But damn. If you're telling me about it, 400K liquidity, and no volume though. Bring NFTs and DeFi to the music industry, changing how musicians access. Like, man. Like, you know, I might as well throw $50 at it. I might as well. Shit. Let's write it down. Opal. I mean, I don't really need to see. Does it have staking? Do I stake them? I mean, this thing was what? $7 is 10 cents now. Pretty much free, relatively, and it's lower than it's ever been. It's probably not anything though, because it's down so much. But man, yeah, what's the wild card going to be today? Let's see if any other members put any. Sunday was the biggest flop ever. Yes, that was very disappointment. A very disappointment. I just woke up from a 1-year coma. I can't wait to stake my pulse. Thoughts on Solana ecosystem? I'm just not interested in. I'm just not interested in creating another wallet with more keys, more secret words. I'm just not interested in it. A wise man once said, "Wallet fatigue." Trey Clay Nation, Snoop shout out. Snoop NFT clout anybody that says Snoop or any influencer, I don't care. I don't care. He's done said every NFT. Snoop done shout out like 50 NFT projects. It doesn't hold any weight anymore. Appreciate it, D bro. Oh, you almost had it. Shib above the 13. I haven't looked at Shib in a while. You know, I've actually kicked it out. Did I kick it out? We gave Shib the boot. Throw Shib back in there. Come here, buddy. I still got some Shib. guess we'll go Binance, right? Doesn't show everything, but it'll show most of it. Whoa. That's the move. That's the kind of move you want to see right there. But don't buy shit today, man. Don't buy shit today, bro. It's gonna come back down. It's going up because Doge going up. You know. So remember who had strength. Put it like that. Remember who has the strength, and when they inevitably roll back over, buy those. You know. So Doge looks good. HEX looks good. Yeah. 14, 12. Matic. Almost. What's this for? Oh yeah, Matic. That shit like it's going really low, but I could be wrong. And Sand, not quite. Yeah, a lot of these things like they're gonna end up looking like this. You know, you're gonna need to look like this. I think a lot of crypto is like right here. And it'll happen fairly fast. You know, it's like 6 months. Let's look at the watch list. Hedron. Damn, Hedron up 42%. Again? Damn, I wish I had a stay ending. It's not really that much, though. Yeah. It looks pretty good. I wish I had more. For free. HEX, Maximus. You know, Maximus going to be looking good. Versus HEX still in the 1.7. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. If people like get out of this to get the real HEX. Yeah. But yeah, it's not quite up as much as HEX is. BFG. Nice. I bought some of that the other day, but I wish I would have bought more. Yeah, it's looking pretty decent. Looks, man, I wish I would have bought more of that shit. It's damn near doubled. But, you know, I don't think it's going to get past here. I think this might be a last chance to actually get out of a lot of stuff. Post Doge, coin. Like just, if you're not going to be funny, just name it something else, man. It's a pretty decent move, but yeah. Catch up with chat. What up, Michael? Check out chat. They don't want to buy it next day. Be like, I want to have a bag. Appreciate the 5 RC. I think it has to bounce off of 3.5 first to be a good sign. Looks like a broadening wedge to me. If it gets rejected here and loses that support, it's going to 2 cents at least about a week. Yeah, you're talking about HEX. Yeah, I'm not rushing. I mean, I'm not tripping. I kind of don't want to buy any today just because it's up so much. Probably won't buy any HEX today. I'll probably not buy anything. I don't know. I really haven't decided yet. I got so used to buying in the 3s, you know, kind of got spoiled. Now it's feeling expensive. It's crazy how it works like that. Yeah, I'd like to see 2 cents. Yeah. I think 2 cents, 1 cent. I think I might up my purchasing amount. Just ready to see my numbers go up. What up, Rick? I ain't selling. Oh yeah, copy. Brother, do you teach me live scalping? No. You're gonna lose everything.
And it's gone.
Don't do that. Just buy and hold. Traders don't get rich, man. Know that. Learn. I teach you that. Traders are not. You're not gonna change your life. You're gonna make your life suck by sitting at the computer all day. So don't. No. What up, hoodie? Hex was trending all crazy on Twitter. I didn't see it trending. I mean, it's like you guys know that your trending is based on you, right? Like, I hate to burst the bubble, but it was only trending for a couple of people, like for Hexkins. But it's cool though. It was a lot of tweets, but Hex always has a lot of tweets because there's a lot of Hexkins. Sorry for teasing you with Opal. Yeah, man. That's good to see, though. Let's look at Gala. You know what? We'll throw it in the old handy dandy watch list. Whoop. You know, I'm sure all charts look like this, though. Maybe I'll buy some Gala today. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy some Gala. It's on ETH, right? Yeah. It's not on its own chain or anything. Like, I'm not falling for that one. I probably might miss out on a lot of small, I probably will end up getting wrecked being like that, but you know, well, as long as it's an EVM, you know, if you're an EVM, you might get some attention from me. If you're not an EVM like Solana, I think I'm gonna pass on that. Let's write it down. All right, sorry. Let's react to that. The Bored Ape Nazi Club. What up, David? Appreciate the membership. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club. Thanks for all your hard work. WXT, I think you like a project. Your name's Gray. Violent J. Man, you quit 30% off shit. That's what's up, bro. Please run crypto weather back. You're watching it. I got 3x the amount of Hex I had last month. Damn, man, y'all buying a lot of Hex, huh? Like, damn. I ain't really buying that much. I'm gonna end up getting hella diluted. Like, I'm looking at Sticker app and I'm barely moving in that shit. I just can't work myself up to spend I like looking at how much stable coins I have. I'm cheap, man. How's Apes? I think the real post is gonna melt faces. Yeah, I think that's the sleeper. I honestly think that airdrop into all those Heskins looks like a good idea, but they ain't really supporting that shit like you would think they would. They're not really, you know, bout it. You won't get a retrace on Hex? Maybe not. Oh, Jonathan. Yeah. Everything is pumped today. It's the last exit liquidity before the low sleep. All right, let's look at that documentary, that Bored Ape Nazi Club. I looked at like the first 5 seconds of it and I was like, I might need to react to this. Bored Ape. It's got a lot of views too. 400,000 views, bro.
It's unhappy.
All right, let's just check it out here. Appreciate it, Jared. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club. Yeah, I gotta start giving my members more attention. I be giving them the gray names more attention than my members. The grays. All right, let's check it out.
The practice of having
no
inside
copyright
jokes
on this.
that are so fucked up to people who don't even understand them, and and basically making fun of people to their face, right?
Let me get some cash.
To me, that's really what's fucked up, and it's more it's actually more, to me, that's the crime here. The crime isn't that they're Nazis and they're racist, which they might be, and I'm sure they are accelerationists who are people who are just basically.
All right, first off, I'm not. Yo, I just said steak. Man, it's fucking simulation, bro. I already don't like people that's like this. That's like always trying to make black people victims and shit. Like, I ain't no fucking victim, dog. No matter how bad you want me to be one. Okay.
Nihilists who don't give a fuck and want to see the world burn, and to me, that's probably a worse thing than being anything. Because
you mean the guy that just spray painted on a wall? That guy, he doesn't want to see the world burn. You're talking about they mad because the Bored Ape people came and put some graffiti on their graffiti. Hey, that's art. You're not supposed to do that. Well, first off, you're not supposed to draw on a wall in the first place. Like, you mad because somebody drew on your drawing on a drawing on the wall? Come on, man. Fuck out of here.
you really are
You're both
anti-human
wrong.
and you're selfish.
What if I told you that one of the most successful NFT collections in the world was pulling off the biggest troll in internet history? No, not convincing people that this ugly shit is art or that it has any value. What if I told you that hidden within Bored Ape Yacht Club was a series of 4chan trolling, racist imagery, and white supremacy dog whistles? And
I'd say, so fucking what? Duh. Like, I don't really want to get into the racist shit. I'm so sick of it. It's like a snake eating the tail. It's like, I made a joke with one of my uncles a couple summers ago when the BLM shit was really heavy. And I said, it reminds me of a Caucasian woman being like, this is how Caucasian people who don't like white supremacy look. Black people can have stuff. Come here, little black person. You can have something. You can have it. You see what I mean? It's kind of like the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're still looking down on the person. The best way to defeat it is to just ignore it. Like, don't be trying to defend. Because when you defend, you're acknowledging that there is a weakness.
with a deep
It's as simple as
understanding
that.
of cipher and cryptography, the founders of Bored Ape Yacht Club are making a mockery of the entire world, pulling the strings of the global elite, including celebrities, athletes, actors, and influencers. This story is extremely
Why?
complicated
Because
for
it's a
many
monkey? You racist motherfucker. That's why. You see what I mean? Like, nobody was thinking that. I never thought that. We all came from monkeys. Like, You a monkey too, motherfucker. Like,
reasons. The problem with accepting the truth I'm about to tell you is that you
I
have
knew
to
it.
have extensive knowledge of 4chan, internet culture, and symbolism to even wrap your head around this and
bro,
understand
we
the motive.
know all
The
that
most
shit. I know about the Pepe fraud. I know about all that shit. I know. Bro, I got the logo as one of my damn channels. My email has the shit. I know it's some racist shit. Bro, I was watching a video of, I was watching some old VHS tapes. I'm gonna put them on an SD card so I can put them on the internet. My grandmother used to go by is it Aunt Jemima? It was like this big fat black character that was popular decades ago. She would go to the flea markets and stuff and buy the stuff for herself. Bro, it's only if you make it that way that it becomes that way. You kind of reveal your whole, you projecting basically.
important fact I'm about to tell you that you must remind yourself as we go along is that the entirety of Bored Ape Yacht Club is esoteric. By design, it is only meant to be understood by a select number of people with specialized knowledge. And
So fucking what? Like, man, bro, this shit is so 2012. You want some 2012 shit, dog. I'm only a minute into the shit, and it's some 2012 shit, bro. Symbolism. You think I'm just now getting hip to symbolism? So what? All of the NFTs and stuff is like some type of everything is, of course.
And as you can see here, it is considered based when others with
Ooh, who came up with based? A nigga. Lil B, the base god. The first person to say base. Like, come on, man. You fucking stupid.
that knowledge connect the dots. Almost all of the absurdist references present.
Okay, what? Gucci? Is that what you're trying to say? I guess that's what you're trying. I would have never thought of that, but I guess that's what you're trying to say? Gucci in jail?
Bored Ape Yacht Club are glaringly obvious to the in crowd
What's this one? Yeah, I mean, symbolism. Okay, I see.
and are
So
invisible
fucking what,
to anyone
man?
who isn't terminally online.
Man, dump them shit so I can buy me one.
I might as well be speaking a different language if I don't prime you on every aspect of this elaborate cipher. Combine this with Bored Ape Yacht Club being valued at over $1 billion, and you have yourself the gold medalists of the Troll Olympics. I had my doubts about all of this. That was until I spoke with one of the top creative directors and internet artists in the world, who is an expert of internet culture, 4chan, and trolling. An artist who has worked with Kanye West, Grimes, and Tame Impala, among other creative projects that you've definitely seen. January 2022, a website goes live called GordonGoner.com. Signed at the very
Like, you don't think that if I had the power and the reach to put some symbolism, you think I wouldn't do that shit? Of course, I would do the same fucking thing. In art, duh, that's what it is. That's what art is. Like, what the fuck? That's what it is. It's symbolism.
bottom was
Most
the
of it, at least.
signature of Ryder Ripps. Ryder Ripps is eccentric and is a trendsetter in every regard. He created the Deal With It meme, Dump FM, Internet Archaeology, and V-Files. When it comes to the internet, Ryder Ripps is one of the
chat. Catch up. It's racist though. So what? So like that's what I'm trying to get people to get to. So what? Ain't there different races, nigga? Why does racist have to be a bad word? That's what I'm saying. Like, I would understand if it wasn't a such thing as different races, but I mean there are different races.
the most innovative art.
What they got to do with you or me? It might have nothing to do with me. I'm on the outside looking in on racism.
artists of our generation. It's no secret that he uses internet culture and the nature of trolling to amplify his artistic messages. If there's anyone to educate others on iconography and the meaning behind art, it's Ryder Rips. And
you know, a wise man once said, there's no such thing as racism. There's only good and evil, right and wrong. You see what I'm saying? Like, a bad joke against a race is a bad, evil joke. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take like, just putting a label on the whole race thing is kind of, I want to say redundant.
And if I happen to be the founders of an NFT project manipulating the masses into asserting value on racist imagery.
And all people buying them shits is white people anyway. Like, so go ahead. That's y'all thing. Back in the good old days, blacks had the blacks. Like, hold on. Right, here we go. Here they come. Right, see, black binary code. See what I'm saying? Stop being a fucking victim. It's a system. No, it ain't. Then why I ain't in it? Well, I ain't black enough. It ain't affecting me. You let the shit affect you. Stop letting the shit affect you. Break yourself from the chains. There's not even any chains on you. What the fuck? Like, come on. Don't come at me with that victim shit, man. I'm gonna say, get the fuck up and do something. Stop blaming a system. Ain't no fucking system. It ain't no system, bro. If there is a system, it's the system that makes you think that there is a system. Nigga. What?
I would not fuck with him. For the past 6 months, Ryder Rips and other researchers have collected all of the data and sources that highlight Bored Ape Yacht Club's successful but depraved
been there, done that,
stunt.
as far
And
as
I say
like the whole
continued because
been
they
there,
still
done
operate
that.
unchecked. 4chan is the gutter of the internet. Founded in 2003 by 15-year-old
I hate
Christopher
when black people try and be so
Poole.
weak, man. Like, oh, they're holding us down. Oh, we can't do anything. Then who are these big ass black superstars that's rich that can't do nothing? Please tell me how they did something. What?
This message board serves as a place
Well,
where
they didn't. They got lucky. They had a certain route that.
internet culture is born.
You just want an excuse to not do anything. You're fucking lazy. And I understand. I'm lazy too. Preach, Kanye. I mean, Trey. I hate to go here, but sometimes I feel like I need to because I want that type of audience. But don't get me wrong, I do hate to see like cowards post evil shit with the behind the scenes. I don't like it either. It bothers me. But I'm not gonna say
discussed and destroyed. Users on 4chan typically post as
laugh at
anonymous or
it's hard to do. I'm not even watching this shit, bro. Green tech storage you would never share outside of fresh out of college. Like, what the fuck you doing on 4chan, dude? I've never been on there. Cause you're one of them? Did I just expose you? What's his name? Felion. What that mean? Why you got the red in your eyes?
anon. As they argue, the identity of a user adds nothing to conversations at hand. But the collective anonymous culture of the message board has devolved into a degenerate pit of despair. Along with anonymous identities, there is virtually no moderation. As a result of this, threads on 4chan spiral into some of the weirdest and most disturbing rabbit holes on the internet. So why even post? Well,
man, I bet you half the motherfuckers is black, bro. Bet you. Like, they anonymous. She's a nigger lover.
As Ryder Rips described to me, trolling is a sport on 4chan. This point alone is necessary in understanding the motive behind Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Yeah, so if it's a sport, you're doing it for sport. But how racist can you get? You know what I'm saying? There's like not really much you can say. Like, once it's a sport at that point, like what more can you even say, bro?
Throughout the internet's history, 4chan has been responsible for trolling mainstream media endlessly. One classic example of this was when 4chan tricked mainstream media into thinking the OK hand symbol signified white power. The media ran with it, and as a result, actual white supremacists adopted it as their own. An internet joke that illuminated a problem with mainstream media, their willingness to post anything, was taken literally, and the meaning of the joke changed forever. Another example of this is
that's fucking
comedian
funny.
Sam.
That's funny. That whole WP goes right over my head. Goes right over my the joke is funny.
Hyde being the ghost of Kiev. Lastly, let's talk about the benefit of the doubt. Imagine all of what I'm about to tell you is one giant coincidence. Somewhere along the grocery list of examples of Bored Ape Yacht Club being one massive alt-right inside joke is a point at which these similarities are no longer coincidences. Let's call this the tipping point. If I bring up one instance that highlights deliberate Nazi, fascist, or alt-right messaging, you may think to yourself, I see it, but that's a reach. So I ask you, what is your number? At what point do all of these examples become crystal clear in front of your eyes? For me, it was just one. First, let's talk about the apes as a whole. You don't have to look far on social media to see that many people.
Why is the most popular NT a monkey? That's what I'm saying. You are racist. If you're thinking that, it's your own projection. You think that about, I'm saying from a black person's perspective, you think that about yourself. Whenever somebody says something about a monkey, oh, it gotta be right. Like, damn, bro, monkeys exist, you know. They're animals. Like, what the fuck? That shit never crossed my mind, yo. It might have crossed I'm not gonna lie, I might have crossed my mind one time, but I didn't dwell on it every time I see Bored Ape. I'm like, damn, man, they fucking racist. I want one of the shits. Cause I know they're gonna be the shit. If they trying to crash some shits, man. Like,
people believe the apes.
Like, man, if anything, it makes me feel better because I know that they're cowards. You see what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, what the fuck? Like, if I see a white dude rock now, if I see a white dude, knowing after watching this, if I see a white dude rocking a Bored Ape as his picture, I have the power to think that now I get to think, oh, he's a coward. Cause he won't just up and say how he really feels. You see what I'm saying? Instead of being like,
in Bored Ape Yacht Club are inherently racist looking.
You gotta so you telling me you gotta use a symbol to tell yourself how you secretly feel? That's the most bitch shit ever, bro. Like, just come out and say that shit. With your face, nigga.
They could have picked any animal, object, or thing to make an NFT
I don't even think that's
project.
what it is, though. I mean, it might be, but I don't care.
Really? It seems a bit random, but we're dealing with deliberate messaging. This is not a mistake. This is Damon Dash, the founder of Rockefeller Records with Jay-Z.
And then, I don't know if that monkey thing is like, because what's the biggest NFT? It's the ape. Don't you think that's a little condescending to our culture in a little bit?
Man! Not Dame! Man, like you like 50 years old, nigga, damn! My damn heroes, man. No, nigga, I don't. They look cool. I want one. What's up?
Pause. I feel like, is that a way a nerd is trying to get cute and laugh at us?
We was just talking about.
You basically saying you're a monkey.
Curious George, the curious little monkey.
Now I'm thinking every time he say pause, it's because nigga gay. Projecting.
About that.
Because either way, you should tread lightly with monkey as it relates to our culture, because it's a trigger for us, and they keep doing it. So first I wasn't like, and then I was like, why is everything a gorilla or an ape or a monkey? Why ain't it a penguin or like a panda bear or something? Why is it something that's been used to,
I mean,
you know,
I'm not even saying that it ain't, that's not what they're doing. I'm saying, why you gotta care? Why you gotta, if you ignore it, it'll probably go away, man. The more you, we got him, keep doing it, keep doing it. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Let's stop reacting to the shit, and then maybe they'll stop doing it. I don't care if they keep on doing it. You see what I'm saying? But y'all seem to care. So maybe if you shut the fuck up, stop reacting to it, maybe they'll stop doing it.
Like this for years. So I don't know, you know? Yeah. And when language is difficult for a creator.
Like, how you allow yourself to feel disrespected? Like, we're talking about people who always be on that know thyself, all that shit, but then it falls apart. Like, I thought you know who you are. Oh, you're a monkey? Did you feel disrespected?
That leaves a lot of room for exploitation. You know, so that means a lot of people that can understand may take advantage of those creators that don't want to understand.
Do you guys realize for the last 2 years, they got black people to invest in monkeys and dogs while making fun of us and taking our money from us?
You saying it like it's a fact, though. Like, nigga, you look like a victim. You know they did this to us. And they did that, and they did this. You're fucking Karen. You're a Karen. Did you know that they were making money off of us this whole time? Trying to be all tough. You like a bitch, sir, whoever you are. Ian Dunlop. You're a bitch. You're a Karen. Go buy one, you broke bitch.
But Doge was going to the moon. When y'all get done, go look at Bored Ape Yacht Club and go see the imagery of how it's connected to Nazism. It's damn near the same imagery.
So you mean to tell me that if you put a Nazi hat on a monkey, it's a black person? What, nigga? What? It's more about, wouldn't that make him the white person? I don't think a black person would wear a Nazi hat. So it's more like, what if they're making the Nazis monkeys? I mean, cause we all came from fucking monkeys. I mean, that's pretty much a fact at this point. Ain't no doubt about that shit. I went to the zoo, smelled some damn gorillas, smelled like arms, literal arms, underarms with no deodorant. I was like, oh, we came from them motherfuckers, no doubt. Them shits is humans.
We won't study long enough to say, and now look how many billions of dollars they made off of us and our culture.
Nigga, make your own fucking NFT then. Make your own shit. Put some damn, what do we call white people? Put some crackers in a hat, nigga. Make an NFT collection with crackers and hats with faces. Somebody do it. Hey, somebody make that shit. And give me a percentage of the thing. I'm all over that shit, bro. Niggas gonna buy that shit though. They ain't gonna buy that.
And then the music industry gonna come in with
going too
more
hard there.
NFTs and continue to rob us. All we need is us.
And then what's funny about that idea? Caucasians would be all over that shit. They wouldn't be offended or anything. We put some, or we could do like some, what could we do? What up, Charlie? Appreciate the membership. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club. Smell like some arms, dog. Bro, go to the zoo, go to the monkey section, take a whiff. I ain't never smelled no animal that smelled just like humans. Never. And do it in the summer. Not in the cool, do it in the summer. We never came from. Then why we look just like them? That's like, I told my granddaddy this. I said, okay, so if we look like fish, would you say we didn't come from fish? What other animal looks like us besides apes? None of them. Only apes. It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence we got fingernails. What other animal? Okay, we got that's other animal nails though. But still though, what the fuck? We came from something because we all got the same shit. Monkeys are the most shaped like us, bipedal. Them niggas look like goats.
The reason people have made this conclusion is because of something called simianization. This refers to comparing ethnic groups to an ape or monkey. Simianization has been used throughout history to put others down in order to dehumanize them. You will see exactly how Bored Ape Yacht Club uses
Yo, 1 second. Close the corridor. I guess I'm racist. They got waterlogged, but
This refers to comparing ethnic groups to an ape or monkey. Simianization has been used throughout history to put others down in order to dehumanize them. You will see exactly how Bored Ape Yacht Club uses simianization to convey racist themes and undertones. But first, we must understand the culture in which these apes were born. In 2021, Bored Ape Yacht Club was launched on April 30th, which is the exact day that Hitler died. The launch of Bored Ape Yacht Club was actually on the 23rd, with a week-long...
420? Hold on a second. That's another one. Y'all know that 420? It's some Nazi shit too.
Bored Ape Yacht Club was launched on April 30th, which is the exact day that Hitler died. The launch of Bored Ape Yacht Club was actually on the 23rd, with a week-long pre-sale, and they sold out before the 30th.
So it wasn't
However,
on that
they made
day.
it a point to tell the New Yorker that it was the 30th. I have shown this picture to various artists. This is Bored Ape Yacht Club's...
The day he died. Bro, it sounds like they hate Nazis. Everything that he's presenting, them wearing the hats, monkeys wearing the hats, looking stupid, the day Hitler died, not the day he was born, the day he died. Come on, man. Now, if you had said that he was born, I'd be like, oh shit, damn. You got me.
Main logo that they use across all of their branding and social media accounts. Not too bad, right? How about now? Most of them laugh uncomfortably in sheer disbelief. The audacity to do this is mind-blowing.
Yeah, it looks very similar, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
It does not take a
want
genius to see that this Bored Ape Yacht Club logo is a direct copy of the Toten Kopf. The skull and bones
See how you put the
represents
music
death
in there?
and was used by both Prussia and Nazi Germany as a military emblem representing death heads. I only mention Prussia because that will play out later when we examine some of the Bored Apes.
Right.
Both
They wearing the hats. Bro, I'm not putting it, I'm not, from the beginning, I said that it probably is. But they bitches. They bitches though. Cause they not gonna be out with it. They not out with it. They just
logos also have 18 teeth. If you're unfamiliar, the alt-right white supremacists and neo-Nazis love alphanumeric code. The number 18 is a symbol of hate. More specifically, it's alphanumeric code for the initials of Adolf Hitler.
we're dealing with cowards, guys. They gotta find the most secretive ways to say they don't like you. What the fuck? 18 is racist now? Damn, bro. That's wild.
One being A, 8 being H. One thing to note is that both logos also have a rough edge, which is uncommon in circular emblems. It's just another characteristic that demonstrates they knew what they were copying. Bored Ape Yacht Club was created by a company called Yuga Labs. Like everything in this project, the name has meaning. A little bit about us to start off.
Niggas ain't even buying Bored Apes, bro. So what he was saying, that other dude was saying, it's like, they ain't get you to buy nothing. You can't buy no Bored Ape.
New year and what's coming. What's the inspiration behind the name Yuga Labs?
Right now, anyway.
We're nerds, and Yuga is the name of a villain in Zelda whose ability is that he can turn himself and others into 2D art. It made sense for an NFT company. When I heard this, I was confused. I've played just about every Legend of Zelda game, and I could not remember for the life of me who Yuga was. You see, Yuga is a boss in The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, the 17th installment of the Zelda franchise, available only on the Nintendo 3DS. If you're a self-proclaimed nerd or gamer, you wouldn't source your name from the most obscure Zelda game ever, let alone a game for the 3DS. Everyone knows that Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and even Breath of the Wild are the greatest games in the franchise. I could believe Ganon Labs, after the main antagonist throughout the entire series, Ganondorf, but Yuga? I'm not buying it. There is a specific reason they picked the name Yuga. On Yuga Labs' website, they pay homage to another project called the Hash Masks. This project was made by a Swiss company known as Suum Cuique Labs. This phrase, meaning to each their own, was on the gate of the Buchenwald concentration camp. This phrase was also used on the face of Prussian helmets.
Or is this some black shit? Like, it looks like they're wearing all of the stuff. Cause this is some wars. This is some more shit right here. What? I'm just curious.
Yuga Labs loved Suum Cuique so much that they even took their exact terms of service. Yuga has an entirely different meaning. The phrase Kali Yuga stems from Hinduism, and it refers to an age of conflict or darkness.
What is the period we're in now? Because it seems like it's coming to an end.
This is Kali Yuga.
Man, y'all motherfuckers some symbolic noobs, bro. What does Kali Yuga mean?
Man, this is some weird shit that was predicted by the Bhagavad Gita. This is Guder Dalarong, Battle of the Gods, yeah. Ragnarok. Tell me.
This is what happens in cultures. Like, they go through these pitches, these ups and downs.
The earliest mention of this phrase in internet culture was on September 11th, 2014, by an anonymous user on 4chan.
Like, what I'm saying is a few of them that might have some shit, and then there's like
Anon replied,
like
I know it is dark at times, but you just gotta learn to enjoy it, man. Embrace being the bad guy. surf the Kali Yuga. Since then, the phrase spread like wildfire among the alt-right. First, it was made into a t-shirt by Vincent Vauquelin, who founded the French Dissent, an alt-right political party that operated from 2011 to 2020.
You know what I'm saying? At least he's showing his face. Like, this is you can't even be mad at that shit. Like, nigga, I don't like you. And I ain't anonymous. What up, Bartertown? Yeah, the Fez. Nah, not the. It's 2 R's. I mean 2 O's, not 1 O, bro.
Apparently, alt-right meme merch went hard.
Yeah, you giving them hella credit for being.
The new design of the shirt in 2016 featured a toting kaf. And in 2019, a Telegram group called Kali Yuga Surfing Club was created. See anything weird here? The Kali Yuga is one of the cornerstones of traditionalist ideology that was preached by René Guénon, a French occultist and philosopher who is credited for introducing the Kali Yuga to the West. During his life, Guénon moved to Egypt.
Oh, so you mean it came from niggas? Like, it's already your shit or our shit. Cause I'm saying your shit because I'm not the victim. But you see what I'm saying? Like, stand up, be proud. Like, what the fuck?
Became Muslim and preached traditionalism, which consisted of extreme anti-Semitism and an admiration for ancient societies, which included hierarchies of class and gender. Guénon and Italian-born Nazi sympathizer Julius Evola are both revered and memed on 4chan. You'll find threads in the literature and political boards placing these two on a pedestal and recommending their works for a sense of woke pseudo-intellectualism. Often messages will be left with PBUH, which means peace be upon him, a common Arabic phrase. You see, surfing the Kali Yuga manifested itself on Pole. It became a repeated phrase and dog whistle among users. In fact, embracing the darkness, or surfing the Kali Yuga, is a phrase that the alt-right has adopted in order to communicate a sense of collective. This might melt your brain, but stay with me. It's impossible to show the masses exactly what the founders of Bored Ape Yacht Club are doing without understanding Chan culture, or how 4chan acts as a think tank and hive mind. One of the worst aspects of Chan culture is pseudo-intellectualism. What you have is a bunch of trolls who haven't seen the light of day, that have collectively convinced themselves they are based, woke, and have the answers to this world. They find solace in knowing specific information compared to normal people, or normies. This is why it's considered esoteric. As a result of this, you have pockets of deranged people who study old texts, scriptures, and societies in order to extract archaic values and worship them. The founders of Bored Ape Yacht Club are terminally online, smart assholes. I hate to admit it. The founders are clever, and I mean really fucking clever. The 4 founders are Gordon Goner, Emperor Tomato Ketchup, Gargamel, and No Sass. You may be wondering, why do they all have obscure Xbox Live gamer tags? Well, if you think this is innocent, you're not ready for this. Number 1, Emperor Tomato Ketchup, Karim Adelaide, software engineer.
He's not even white. Not even white.
On the surface, Emperor Tomato Ketchup sounds like a Fortnite skin. In reality, Emperor Tomato Ketchup is the name of a 1971 film that is banned across the world for containing child pornography. It's about children overthrowing adults.
So we're dealing with people that we should just ignore. You know what I'm saying?
And establishing their own supremacy, in which a young boy in a fascist uniform sexually assaults a grown woman. And if you were to ask Tomato himself, he would say he got the name from a Stereolab album, which got its name from the film. Another example of plausible deniability. Number 2, Gargamel. Greg Solano, MFA in writing. If
this ain't gonna look too white either. All these motherfuckers look like Middle Easterners. Is that racist? Yeah, imagine owning a Bored Ape right now. Imagine owning one and watching this shit like, oh, fuck. I need to dump this shit. Oh, you can't. There isn't anything called liquidity. You gotta wait for somebody to want one.
If anyone is familiar with the Smurfs, then the name Gargamel might ring a bell. Gargamel is the antagonist who turns sentient beings into money. He is widely known as an anti-Semitic depiction of a Jewish stereotype. And as Ryder Rips pointed out, 4chan also uses the term Gargamel to describe Jewish people. A reoccurring theme that you'll notice is that this entire umbrella of Bored Ape Yacht Club trolling stems from 4chan behavior, which is based on inserting enough absurdity to create plausible deniability. Gargamel is smart, but he's a little sloppy. According to his Reddit post history, he posted a 4chan crypto meme before Bored Ape Yacht Club was even live yet, confirming that he's at least aware of the culture or uses 4chan. Greg Solano, or Gargamel, was a literature major in college and wrote his thesis paper on 2666, which is a book that takes place in Nazi Germany with a main character named after Nazi SS doctor Hans Reiter. He even expressed on his now defunct blog that he wanted to write a fiction novel that blends real history with imaginative events, which is similar to Roberto Bolaño's 2666. This could be a stretch, but I'm reminded here of your writing backgrounds. Do you think there's any parallel between your big conceptual breakthrough to design NFTs for what interests you, not some target demo, and the idea that in writing, sometimes the best stuff comes from channeling what you really want to see, not what some theoretical reader wants? Gargamel says, ever since the Bored Ape Yacht Club, we've seen like 1,000 different avatar collections come up, and a lot of them are really cool. But what we think was special, and what people could kind of read on top of ours, is that we didn't just throw 3D glasses onto apes. And we didn't have a long essay on exactly what this was, but we knew what it was. It's like Wittgenstein's let the unutterable be conveyed unutterably, or Hemingway's iceberg theory. We knew what this world was and why the apes are this way, and that somebody else might get a little tingle on their neck looking at it, thinking, yeah, this is kind of different. This isn't just random. In this interview, Gargamel literally just confirmed that Bored Ape Yacht Club is his medium for creative writing. First, the quote is cryptic, but it makes a lot of sense given the context of this project. Let the unutterable be conveyed unutterably. Dog whistles, hidden meanings, fiction writing. Nah man, they're just apes with 3D glasses. You don't understand crypto. In this statement, Gargamel quotes Ludwig Wittgenstein, an Austrian Jewish philosopher believed to have been the boy who went to school with Adolf Hitler from 1903 to 1904. According to writer Kimberly Cornish in The Jew of Linz, she alleges that Hitler alludes to a Jewish boy who is believed to be Wittgenstein in Mein Kampf. Wittgenstein's entire body of work consists of cipher, cryptology, and solving puzzles. Similar to how Bored Ape Yacht Club is one massive puzzle designed to be cracked for the sole purpose of stroking their twisted fanfiction writing boner. Second, he states Hemingway's iceberg theory, which describes exactly what they're doing. Iceberg theory itself is also a 4chan meme. Greg Solano also has written a book titled The Cinematic Art of World of Warcraft. To say he isn't a sucker for fantasy would be a flat-out lie. We know that Gargamel is a creative fantasy writer. We know that he wrote his thesis paper on a Nazi story. And we know that he wanted to create something similar, blending real and fake events. He literally quoted Ludwig Wittgenstein and iceberg theory, confirmed that there is hidden meaning, and that everything is deliberate in Bored Ape Yacht Club. Prior to Bored Ape Yacht Club, Greg Solano even stated he wanted to create a Lovecraftian-themed NFT project. And if you know anything about Lovecraft, he was a notorious white supremacist, often weaving his prejudices as the basis for his stories. The frustration that Ryder Rips and others have felt, myself included, with the public's perception of this criticism is immense. months. You can't begin to educate people on this when they're too ignorant to realize that they're being played. Bored Ape Yacht Club, in a way, is a social experiment in making fun of people who are easily influenced.
And what? So what is the end goal of it? Making fun of people who are easily influenced. Okay, and then what? Can't nobody even afford them shits. Nobody can even afford. I could see if they were cheap and easy, like if they were like $5, maybe. But can nobody afford no Bored Ape?
Crypto bros and everyone who sucks off technocrats included. It is a commentary on the number going up forever, or the wag me crowd, which lives by the slogan, "We're all going to make it." This is a very real sentiment shared by thousands of people on the internet, which the founders of this project have profited off of immensely. All it took was celebrity worship, proper funding, fueled by a dystopian political agenda to get fascist propaganda on the world stage. Let me be clear, I'm not saying buzzwords just to say them. This is what's happening. 3. Gordon Goner, or Wiley Arano, also a creative writer. The third founder of Bored Ape Yacht Club goes by Gordon Goner, the same name Ryder used for the website, piecing this all together. This was done for SEO purposes, so that when you type in Gordon Goner on Google, Ryder's website pops up first. In an interview with Wiley from 2014, he stated, "The only book that I don't like is Mein Kampf, but I haven't read it." When asked innocently about books, he resorted to making Hitler jokes. Yeah, there's probably nothing to see here, right? This is just more proof that Wiley's attempt at edgy humor dates back to 2014. In an interview with Rolling Stone, Gordon Goner stated he chose the name because it sounded like Joey Ramone, lead singer of the Ramones. It should be known that Bored Ape Yacht Club's connection to the Rolling Stone is not random. It's through Neil Strauss, author of The Game, who is apparently writing about the subculture of Bored Ape Yacht Club. Gordon Goner is a full phrase anagram for Drongo Negro. Drongo is Australia.
If anything, what I'm getting from this shit is that they are cowards. And they won't just say how they really feel. Like, you doing all of this to say you don't like black people? Like,
slang for stupid, and negro means black. Drongo is also tossed around on 4chan and Reddit. It's not simply a random word. It is also conveniently a species of black bird. Another example of a hyper-specific double-meaning term or phrase in Bored Ape Yacht Club. There's not much else known about Wiley Arano, aka Gordon Goner, besides loose leads that allege he's a crypto-fascist. And his dad is literally Don Arano, portrayed by John Travolta in Speed Kills. Both Gargamel and Gordon Goner are writers and creatives, according to the CEO of Yuga Labs.
Niggas ain't even blonde hair, blue eyed, bro. They ain't even blonde hair, blue eyed. I haven't seen one blonde hair, blue eyed person yet.
Can you take me back to the origin story of Bored Ape Yacht Club?
It was almost exactly a year ago. Garga, who's one of the founders, texted Gordon with, "Hey, let's make a NFT." So Garga and Gordon were both really into crypto. They were really active in the community, but they are writers. That's actually their background. They are storytellers, they're creatives, and so like crypto was this thing that like they were fascinated by and they like loved, but they were never able to actively participate in.
Right. There was a barrier to entry.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Because it was technical.
Yeah.
And they're not technical. They're writers. They're creatives. They're storytellers. Like that's what they do.
So it's entirely critical that you understand the context of anything. So the issue with Bored Ape Yacht Club is that they're not providing any context. The context that they've provided is that literally it's meaningless. They said that these are just apes in a swamp who like drawing penises on a penis wall. That's the official story of Bored Ape Yacht Club from the mouth of Nicole, the CEO. Like, that's it. like end, done.
I like
like there's nothing.
Now, when he says that, I want to think about, okay, what if that's just true? What if is that just true? I mean, from what this guy's presented, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say they probably are on some Nazi shit, but at the same time, man, like, who cares? You know, who cares? Why do we care? Why are we so? Like, why people always so outraged for black people?
There's nothing else.
They showed two black people, like, Dame and that whoever dude,
and, like, you know,
this whole time.
And I
those guys' thoughts,
like,
and that's
oh
it.
Yeah, I mean,
everybody else is.
For people are just gonna draw penises.
Caucasian.
And that was it. Like, I was just like, I didn't think anything of it. We hung up, but like the stupid thing that I said that I never would have thought about transformed into, well, what if they do draw penises?
Yeah.
And where do people draw penises? And, you know, it turned into, well, it's a bathroom.
Right.
You know, it's a toilet stall. And it's a dive bar. But it's not a dive bar. It's a yacht club that's a dive bar. But it's in a swamp. And it's gonna be this like future vision of Miami. And, you know, it's all of these like bored apes. And they just created this like story and this world.
Let's play a game of I Spy. The cover of this Rolling Stone art is a direct reference to Hieronymus Bosch, who painted pictures like these in order to hide things in them. Spot the racist dog whistle.
The what, sir? The racist dog whistle?
Spot the racist dog whistle.
A racist dog whistle. First off, how is a dog whistle racist? You see what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? How is it racist? No, just tell me where it is.
Ape hands are a race.
Bro. He didn't even show where it's at.
Racist dog whistle, alluding to the practice of Belgian King Leopold II cutting off Congolese hands for punishment in not working hard enough to produce rubber. The Congolese then started cutting off fellow African hands as it became a currency valuable to the Belgians in itself. Never underestimate the ability for Bored Ape Yacht Club founders to be this demented. Let's try this again. This is footage of the Bored Ape Yacht Club video game. See anything interesting? What's up with these bananas? Why is the bushel of bananas conveniently shaped like a swastika? 4. SAS, Zayshawn Ali, software engineer. The fourth swastika. 4. SAS, Zayshawn bananas conveniently shaped.
Well, I mean, because he's throwing them and they're doing like that.
Like a swastika. 4. SAS, Zayshawn Ali, software engineer. The fourth founder of Bored Ape Yacht Club goes by SAS, and going off the theme of hidden meanings throughout their entire project, this is also deliberate. SA is the abbreviation for Sturmabteilung, and SS for the Schutzstaffel. SAS, or SASS, is the combination of the two primary Nazi military divisions. There are two possibilities that explain the behavior of the founders. Number one is easy. They are neo-Nazis. Number two is a bit more complex, and Ryder believes we need new terms to describe what's happening. In other words, this is an internet troll's wet dream. Post-ironic racism on the world stage. This means that this is a meme, but it doesn't look like one because there's nothing to indicate otherwise. This can also be described as Poe's law. It's impossible to know if someone is joking unless they add an LOL at the end of a message to indicate how it's supposed to be perceived. In other words, Bored Ape Yacht Club founders are layering on the irony of troll behavior to the point where it's just doomed. The best way I can describe it is beating a dead horse until the horse comes alive again and then dies again from the irony. February 4th, 2022, Katie Natopoulos, a writer at BuzzFeed,
just don't get why they gotta be such puzzles. Like, just say that you don't like niggas, bro. Like, oh, gotta go to all this shit. What, bro? Just.
wrote an article covering the identities of the founders of Bored Ape Yacht Club. And where exactly do you think she got her information from? Ryder Rips. However, she stated, Solano and Arano don't appear to have any particular red flags, which, as we know, is a flat-out lie. Pressured by Guy Osseri, Kate Natopoulos ran a softball story in an effort to save face. The more degenerative side of 4chan, including white nationalists, enjoy participating in the cult of HEX, a metaphorical, fictitious religion that worships Pepe the Frog. Think of it as a tribe on 4chan who considers everyone else not in the know as normies. They wave the Kekistan flag, which is an exact ripoff of Prussia and Nazi Germany's war-mocked symbol. Their mission? Troll the liberals at all costs through meme warfare. By having shared symbolism and jokes, it is a way to communicate or dog whistle to other members that they, quote, embrace the principles of chaos and destruction that are central to alt-right thinking. The term kek originated from World of Warcraft. When a horde player types LOL to an alliance, LOL is then translated into gibberish spelling out kek. This is because the two opposing factions in the game can't communicate with each other unless they are on the same faction. It just so happens that Kek is an Egyptian god that looks like
hate us because they ain't us. That's what I'm getting from this. Hate us because they ain't us. Yeah, I think I'm about done with this. I think I'm about done with this one. Susan in Pakistan here. What's up, Monero? I mean, yeah, man. I don't see the actual people who are blamed. I don't see many people who are actually being called the victims in this crying about it. I only see white people crying about it, and that's very interesting. Apecoin down 4%. Ooh. Don't think I'm buying any HEX today. The Swatia is a holy Indian symbol that was used in the wrong way to offend. How can you offend somebody with their own? That's what I just don't get. How that became a thing. How can you take somebody's thing and offend them with it? It's like, thank you for my thing. Like, I don't get that. That's how they feel powerful. Yeah, because they're not. They're not powerful. You know? That's what I'm saying. So why do we even give them the power? I don't get it. I'm doing it right now by talking about it, but rarely. The reason why you guys don't, bro, I know about the occult, bro. You talking to the wrong one. I've been there, done that. That's 2010, 2011 shit. For me. Probably got something on my desk. No, I don't have nothing on my desk right now. Yes, occult means hidden. Yeah. I mean, yeah, shit. I mean, it disappoints me. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I'm disappointed. Hex breaking up. Nice. Nice. It disappoints me. So it looks like we might be making a even bigger W here. Ooh. Oh, Nelly. It's obvious MTX is a new KKK. Yeah, but I mean, what they gonna do though? They obviously ain't gonna do shit because they hiding and being all, you know what I'm saying? You know, they ain't gonna do shit. Got kind of heavy today. Yeah, it got kind of heavy towards the end. It's like it became more obvious. At the beginning, I was like, okay, he's probably reaching. But then I was like, and even if he isn't reaching, if it is true, so fucking what, man? They cowards. What disappointment me is the people that invest their time into this stupid shit. The apes make a statement, it's done. They owe me. Anti-racism is the world's #1 religion. Yeah. And it don't even exist. Whoa. Be like, Craig, I gotta step back. It don't even exist. Kind of hard to deny symbolism. I'm not even denying it. I'm not denying it. I'm just saying, so what? I'm just saying, why do we, like, let me see. What am I really saying? What I'm really saying is, when it comes to that type of stuff, what irritates me is this coward. You know, you go through all these loop-de-loops to say something when you could just write a book about you. You a writer. She said they writers. Just write a book about how you really feel, man. Go to New York and go to New York Times with the shit and say it. Nah, you gotta go through all these loops, all these symbols, all this anonymity to say how you feel. That's the only thing that bothers me, is when people are cowards, you know, behind little cartoon characters. Your feelings got hurt? Your feelings got hurt? That's shocking. It doesn't really, I mean, yeah, it doesn't really hurt my feelings. What hurts my, I don't even really want to say what hurts my feelings because people start doing it, but yeah, I never really looked at them that hard to even be like, oh, it's some racist shit. But now I guess I can. I mean, what you got, the gay one right here. What's this one though? Nothing. What's this one? What's this one? What about this one? Is this one racist? You know, are all of them like that, or is just a few of them? What about this one? They talked about that one. Let's look at the chart. Is the price being affected by this? Floor price is 86. No, it's actually up. It's like, oh, it's racist? I'm getting one. Like, they was buying this shit. When did this come out? 19th. Wow, they pumping, bro. How does that make you feel? Man, it's like, oh, I gotta get me one. That's crazy. That's crazy. Cause the Ape worth millions says nigga too. What an Astro. I think I know you a member. Cowards and man. Yeah, like say it with your chest. Yeah, he talked about how they try to defend it, but yeah, you can't back out of some of his research. Racist flex. Okay, yeah. What type of person is really that offended when they look at racist shit in their real life? I would say sensitive people. It was crazy. Richard Hart said some shit yesterday about Juneteenth. Now if somebody close to home, we haven't even looked at Twitter today. If somebody close to home says something, then, you know, it might bother me a little bit. I said armpits, and now I'm seeing deodorant ads. It's crazy. Stranger Things. Up, Dumpa. Moron. I'll say that's a pretty good play right there. On the way up. The people that was selling yesterday or the day before are pretty stupid. There's a buy. Come on, bro. He is trying so hard to pump that shit. He you know, he in that shit heavy. Then he say he bought like 500,000 worth of post Doge coin. Like, whoa, buddy. That's like almost the worst thing you could have done is said that. That's like the worst thing he could have done. Oh, you bought that much? Oh, all right. I ain't buying none of that shit then, because you're gonna be dumping one day. Oh, this was funny. I saw this morning. How are you, Richard Hart? My name is blank. First off, I want to say I'm a huge fan and I 100% look up to your work. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing what you do. You're going to change the world. That said, I just want to respectfully bring to your attention that when you call, that's kind of funny because this is kind of ties into what we was talking about. When you call the way you dress clownish, it makes the people that dress like you look clownish, and most of the people who dress like you come from my community, the black community. I'm not saying we all dress like you from head to toe, but we do wear the clothes that you wear or similar to how you dress, mainly the look. People could start taking this personally. Like you? I know you don't mean it in the wrong way, But I hope you can understand where I'm coming from respectfully. In conclusion, you always have my support. Keep killing shit, my guy. You the man. You know, he kind of right though. Like, not really, because the only reason it looks clownish is because he's wearing it. Like, I would say when black people wear that type of stuff, it don't really look that clown. It looks pretty fly on black people. I think it might be the color of his skin that's making it look bad. What? I'm just saying that's what it might be. It just doesn't look right. So yeah, it does look kind of clownish on him. Clowns have pale faces, you know. What did he say? Did I just get told I make black people look bad? Kind of. I think that's what he's trying to say. I think what he's trying to say is it kind of looks like you're making fun of people that dress like that. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I think. What y'all think? Yeah, I mean, if anybody who dresses like that is like Bandman Kevo. He dressed like that. That's like the only person that comes to mind when I think about who dresses like that. But yeah, that shit don't look right on white people for some reason. If Urjan says anything bad about blacks, he's just being honest, not racist. Yeah, he said something yesterday about Juneteenth. Like, yeah, it just doesn't, like, this fit would probably look cool on Kanye, but for some reason, it just doesn't look right on him. I think he knows that. He's got a very country southern face, like his beard, the goatee. It's just I think it comes down to the skin color. And there's no racist shit. It's just I think it's the skin color. I think that's what it comes down to. Right? I mean, I'm not being racist. I'm just saying the skin color. Bring your variety. This nigga wilding, dog. GoPros. It's like still filming. Red Bull can. Better body. I'm trying to find that one tweet. Do you know? Here it is. Do you know what Juneteenth is? I just learned about it last year. It is pretty deep that it lands on Father's Day. Dr. Eggman. Floyd Mayweather. Like, what if he was on some symbolism shit with the clothes? Because I mean, black people are really the only ones that wear that stuff. Yep, the bottom is in. Woke has entered the crypto space. I think it's how he shaves his beard. I think it is too. I think it's his beard that's kind of making it kind of offset a little bit. Offset.
I hit him with the whoop de woo, finessed him right out of shoe.
But what's making him not have swag though? You see what I'm saying? Because the fit is actually not that bad. Let me go back to it. I mean, the boots is the only thing really, but I mean the hat, the shades. What more do you want? Yeah, what is it? It's something about it that it's just not really. The body.
Pause.
Red box on stills. Warzone. I'm looking on Warzone tomorrow, bro. I'm waiting for the new season. Yeah, it's that just got money for the first time in life. Look, that kind of worries me. Yeah, new season tomorrow. Getting on that for sure. I see HEX trending so many times for the past phrase. Oh, it is trending. 10,000 tweets. That's a lot. That's my first time seeing it. And now I ask myself, if HEX stickers are the reason it's trending, then can it stop? Maybe not. I ain't gonna put you on the spot, man. I'll watch that later. What's the most misunderstood or hated coin in crypto? Yeah, I would think HEX and XRP would be a little bit closer. That's one thing about HEX, man. That community, I don't think it's going anywhere. Fang gang. Yeah, man. I like this post Doge more. Even though I got the other one for free, I like this one more. It's just more creative. They got an NFT for every situation. Just bought a lot of weird cult DAO. I think that's gonna be a dud, bro. Woo, another bump up. Look at Colt. I got some though. I think this whole cult DAO is coming from one person shilling that shit. I don't think so, man. I don't think it's gonna. I mean, it'll probably pump, but it's probably going lower. Yep, crypto contrarian. Yep. If there's somebody on a block, it'd probably be him. Like, I don't block anybody, yo. I would go. I don't want to snoop around on my shit right now, though. Fuck around and dock something. Yeah, I mute. Nah, I'm not watching Colt, man. Did you stake your Colt? Probably not, because the fees were high. Yeah, you gotta really bug me for me to block you. We're gonna do it tomorrow. I'm a solo player, man. Stake it. All right, I'm gonna do that today. So that means Colt gonna fall, then call. What's that? Yeah, I'm about to get out of here. 11 million liquidity. It's probably gonna go down. It's probably gonna break this support right here. I got a W the other day. Bottom for HEX? I don't think so. I think it's gonna go up and then roll back over. Twitter on the blockchain. Heard it, hated it. Seen that shit a million times. I never go for the blockchain social media stuff anymore. It never works. I'm still in the library though. The LBC. You heard that shit? You know what that is? It's somebody. I think it's somebody trolling me. It's a golf cart that pulls up right there. I don't know. I don't want to say. I'm never outside when he does it, so I can never say something. But it's a golf cart that pulls up right there and does that shit. And I'm never like outside when he does it. Are you muted? No, but you are gray. What's up, Crypto Dragon? Long term, for sure. Yeah, but he always pulls up. But one day, I heard it and I was by the door and I jumped outside. Man, he had stopped right here. And it was like some dude, like some religious dude. Like he was talking to some man about God and like he was kind of weird. So I think he's just on some shit. CZ follows me. Yeah, I know. He been following me for a long time. That's probably my biggest clout follow that I know of. So that means I'm pretty good with Binance, and I ain't really got too much to worry about with Binance. Ooh, HEX still going, boy. Ooh.
And it's gone.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Oh, you almost had it. Bro, we was laughing like a motherfucker about that shit yesterday on the gaming channel. Bro, that shit was funny. Oh, you almost had it. Me and Crypto Mance. This is the last chance to buy HEX at 4 cents, or are we gonna have a pullback? Oh, you know it's gonna pull back. How low is it gonna pull back? I don't know. I think what it's doing is making a longer term W here. So how we just had this W right here that broke out that I didn't even really believe was gonna happen. I think we're gonna make a bigger one like this. Going into August, running up for the dot. Then when is the documentary supposed to come out anyway? They said Colt by Shib too. Yeah, like Shib ain't nothing, man. That thing was a shit coin that just right place, right time. It was nothing. It still is nothing. Shib isn't anything special. There's nothing special about it. They're not smart. They didn't really do anything special. All right, it's 12:25. I'm about to get out of here. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. I do this every weekday.